Hello everyone and welcome to another American Truck Simulator video. I am going to jump straight into it. We are in the 1.46 open beta, as you can tell from the title. I have absolutely no mods active, and we are going to take a look first at the new chemical tanker that is ownable. Let's go ahead and take a look at the chassis options here. We have the 43-foot rear, 48-foot with 3 axles with the lift axle in the back, 53-foot with 4 axles with a lift in the front and a liftable steer in the rear. And then, oh, I'm sorry, that is actually not a steer in the rear on this one, but on this one it is. So both look the same, but one has the steerable in the rear and the other one doesn't. So difference, small difference there. And then I'm not going to go through all these paint jobs. It's the normal stuff. And then as far as customization options go, it is going to be the usual stuff based on what they said in their blog post. It looks like it's just going to be mud flaps, markers, and then the boxes, and then hoses on the side, just like it was with the tankers, the fuel tankers and the dry bulk trailers. And then light options on the rear, you got standard and exclusive, or again, you can do without them. Standard and exclusive lights on the bumpers. I guess technically you would call those bumpers. I don't know. And then, of course, standard and exclusive on the mud flaps in the rear as well. I thought maybe there was a customization option for the ladder there or something, but it doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and check out the drop chemical tanker. Axle options are the same here, and customization options look to be the same, minus you don't have the option for that box there anymore, but you still have the option for hoses on both sides. And oh, also nothing on the rear, can't do lights on the tank itself like you could on the normal one. And the D shape, I guess is what they're calling it, D shape and deep drop. So on the drop one, you have less customization options, it looks like. So that is it for that. Next up on the list of things that are new in this version is what we are looking at right here, and that is the company browser. So the way to access it is through this browser option thing down here at the bottom, and you click company browser. Obviously, again, this is a beta, so it's showing lots of like just definition file names for all this stuff. So like CB select city destinations, you know, like it's not, none of these things are actually named, and then you click on it and it gives you all kinds of weird stuff up here as far as names go. But essentially what this will let you do is check to see theoretically what you could haul to, and like what load you can haul and where you can haul it to and from theoretically. So like here's the beet harvester, and this is showing me that I can haul the beet harvester to or from Kalispell, to literally any of these other places because they're all green and red. But I couldn't haul it to Fresno because Fresno isn't one of the ones that is either green or red. And then we can click on something, we can clear that, and then we could instead see like, okay, where are all the 18 wheels garages at? There's one here in Missoula, one here in Billings, and one in Cody. We could even break it down further than that, and we could see, okay, what 18 wheels garage could I haul square tubing to, because I can't haul it. It shows here with these little tick marks in the corners that, okay, this is a cargo that 18 wheels garage can only receive, and this little green tick says that they will only export it. So again, once I clicked on the square tubing, now it's showing me all 3 of these locations can accept the square tubing. And I think that's pretty cool. I like that this is a thing. Again, it's not, they made sure to note that this is all theoretical. You know, you could end up getting a load of square tubing somewhere and none of these 18 wheels garages are accepting it just based on the current freight market or cargo market or whatever. So again, it is all theoretical. but it is still very cool to look at. And again, if there's like a specific load that you're looking for, like let's say, I think the beet harvester may be a new load, or I don't know, one of these other ones that was new in the last version, like the circuit breakers. I could click on this and see, okay, maybe I'll try going to like Laurel and picking one up. But I wouldn't try and go to Glasgow to get one, because Glasgow can only accept it. I wouldn't go to Sydney because Sydney can't accept it or export it. So again, opens up possibilities for making it easier to find a new load when new loads come out or something like that. Or again, if you're just really looking for like loading, something from a new company, you can just look at the new company through here. Like the Great Falls Airport is a new Montana only company, because again, it's the Great Falls Airport, so like there's only one of them. But let's say like Faraday, that's a Montana company that just came out, so I can see if I want to take a load from Faraday, since it's a new company, I can do it through this. So I think that is pretty cool. And again, there are infinitely many options for filtering this. You've got like high cargo and high value cargo and stuff like that for options, and so I'm not going to go through all of them. You also got all this stuff down here, so definitely make sure to check that out. This is a super cool looking feature, but again, it is very much still in the beta, since everything has just the def file names, at least for the most part, it looks like. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing, which is probably what I am the most excited about. And that is this little option here called Driveshaft torque. So for now, I'm going to leave this off, and I will show you what it looks like with it turned off. All right, so I went ahead and loaded up with a cargo to give the truck some extra weight. And here is what it looks like when I accelerate with that box unchecked. And here's what acceleration looks like with the box checked. So here is the side-by-side for you real quick. And as you can see, when you have the box checked, it makes it so that the, again, I mean, pretty straightforward. It makes it so that there is some drive shaft torque in there, just like real American trucks have. You will notice when you look at them on the road in real life, when they accelerate, assuming that they've got a good amount of torque, the body will kind of flex. It is a super cool feature, and I am certainly very excited for it. I guess I can show you what it looks like from the interior as well. Definitely quite noticeable in here, and super, super cool. I am very excited to have that feature in the game. Again, I know it's super small, but it makes a big difference in the realism aspect of the game, and so I am very, very excited to experience it. And the final thing that we're going to be checking out in this video is going to be the addition of Highway 20 here. Just a short little section. It goes from Idaho Falls to, I believe they said, like the western side of Yellowstone. So nothing super crazy. It's literally just this short little section here. So we are going to fly to Idaho Falls, and then we are going to travel along Highway 20. Alright, so here we are beginning our drive along US 20 from Idaho Falls, and it goes up to, again, western Yellowstone, and connects to the Highway 191, I believe. So as we drive it, I will talk about the other features in this update. They are ones that I'm not really, again, I don't have a way to show them, or just don't feel like they're worthy of showing, really. And so the first one of those is going to be custom city intros. So currently that, before this update, that was only a feature for ETS2, and even in ETS2, they were only available in Austria, in the cities of, the city of Okay, hang on. I'm trying to read while driving. Yeah, City of Austria and the City of Hanover. And in American Truck Simulator, it will now be available for any starting city when picking in Colorado or Wyoming. So that is pretty cool. Not something I'm ever going to notice because I don't really plan to start a bunch of new profiles or anything, but for anyone who does start a new profile, that'll be a cool feature for them to experience as a welcome to the game. So that will be exciting for new players for sure. The other thing that is new is going to be the Idaho viewpoints redesign. And basically what that means is that they went back and updated the viewpoints of Idaho and basically just matched them up to the current standards of the game. So again, that is something I'm not going to show, but it is certainly cool. And as someone who does try to stop at any and all viewpoints in the game, I greatly appreciate that these ones are updated and will be just more enjoyable to look at and watch. So I'm super excited for that, and I'm sure a lot of other people will be too. And that looks like it is it for the new features. So now we're going to go ahead and just really focus on the rest of the drive. Again, this section is not huge, but I did want to show it off because, again, new parts to the map are always cool. So why not take a look at it? Also gives us a chance to look at the trailer in use. Again, this is the new chemical trailer that I showed at the beginning of the video. And, man, it looks nice. I like it a lot. Little side road there, blocked off though. Some houses, it looks like. Entering Island Park. Interesting. We come up to this little area here. It looks like there's a gas station. And again, this just looks like one of those little towns that you drive through. Not actually marked on the map, but it has some amenities, and again, just has that small town vibe to it as you drive through. I definitely love that SCS started adding little towns like this and stuff. It's just really cool to pass through them on your way to your next big city. And realistically, like, a trucker wouldn't probably stop in a city like that aside from to get gas, or fuel, sorry. So again, it is cool that it's like not marked on the map, but it is still there. I definitely like that. Adds to the realism for sure, and as I always talk about in my videos, I greatly appreciate when they do improve the realism of the game. And it looks like we're passing through another little tiny town, maybe not even a town, maybe just one person's property, and a little interchange. Pull off over here, and then the sign says welcome to Montana. here we will be coming up to where it connects to what was already in the game, and that is that intersection that we are now seeing on that little map. So that is going to conclude the drive. Definitely was quite beautiful, and again, I loved the little town along the way. That is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please consider subscribing. If you find yourself coming back here for these videos pretty often, definitely consider subscribing, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Peace.